Oh, hey, what's up? It's Talk Comics to Me time. I'm gonna try to post this on Thursday night, so maybe you'll be listening to this on Friday because I got stuff to do tomorrow. I don't want to try to do this. Oh, I won't have time on Monday. We'll just do it. Hey, it's the comic book Bone Zone. Rebrand's still going. It's is it 9?
Is it 9? I thought it was 7 last week. It
I'm
might be
pretty
9.
I'm pretty sure it's 9. Well,
What if we did 8.5 just in
yeah.
case? This is a
Yeah.
short one anyway.
Who knows? Like, we don't even know. Rebranding's going great, by the way. Uh, I'm Champ Champenstein,
I'm Heather Hadfield.
and we're here to talk about comic books this week. Nothing, nothing exciting. It was a really small week.
Yeah, it was very short. We're gonna go pretty fast.
Yeah.
I would also like to apologize just ahead of time. I'm recording in the living room because Braden is playing Fortnite right now. And my very loud cat is in the litter box right now. So if you hear it, I'm so sorry because she's a monster. Do you hear it?
Yeah, I mean, I can hear it, so I'm assuming it's coming through.
She just doesn't understand how to use a litter box. She just scratches the side. Like that's all she does. Okay, I think she's done.
Okay.
So I'm going to talk about my comic.
Good segue there. Good segue.
Okay. So I have The Joker, The Boy Who Stopped Laughing. I need to say the right title, The Man Who Stopped Laughing.
The man who knows how to use the litter box.
Yes. I bet he does use a litter box. I bet he would think that's funny. This is issue number 6. This is just continuing the story of real Joker trying to figure out who fake Joker is. In the last issue, it made it seem like they were dead because Red Hood killed him or thought he killed him finally after however many years, but that's not the case. Fake Joker is still alive and he's back in LA and he is destroying whatever he can.
Okay.
Everything he can. There's this really cool page where he's just like, I love LA, and there's all these explosions going behind him. He's on like, I don't know what the street is called, Hollywood Ave. Oh, Melrose Hill. Is that what it is? I don't know. Either way.
I'm the wrong
person. It is
now.
Hollywood. It is Hollywood. And he's just hanging out, and then all of a sudden this like Batman impersonator shows up because he thinks that the Joker is an impersonator as well. So people are like trying to get pictures and stuff with him, and he, finally kills Batman, but it's obviously not a real Batman, but it's really funny. Meanwhile, real Joker is under Gotham right now being put back together by Solomon Grundy, which was really funny to me because it's just one page and he's like, Grundy, keep you alive. And it looks like he's just pulling teeth out of his mouth. I thought it was really funny. But yeah, that's pretty much what all has been going on. Fake Joker is just being a menace to LA, and Red Hood is in jail for murder.
Okay. Sounds about normal, honestly.
Yeah. And then I didn't get a chance to finish the backstory, and the reason why is kind of silly. It's because it's just not the same artist that it has been the last time. So I read like a few pages of it and I was like, oh, it looks really cool, but I just never finished it. So oh, damn, it's ripped. Oh, well, I'll get to it sometime. So no worries.
All right. I won't. I'll try not to.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't you have another one?
Oh, I do. Well, because we've been doing this one together.
Yeah.
So I confused myself. This is Children of the Black Sun. This is issue number 3. I'm not going to talk too much about it because Champy still wants to read it, but this goes a little more in depth about how the children of the Black Sun, like the 4 that we've been following so far, are able to control people.
Okay.
It also, there's a few more scientists who are like trying to explain what they think happened. And then there are clues or hints or events that are happening that are pointing to a new black sun happening soon.
Okay.
So
Are they
I
are they
really
free? Are they freaks?
what?
Are they freaks?
Yeah, of course they are.
Okay.
But the events are like, I don't want to spoil anything because
Yeah.
this issue was like really, really good, but there's like an overarching like narration that is just kind of
Okay.
explaining like this is what these kids are doing now, and then like these are some of the weird events that are happening that no one really knows why they're happening. They don't
Mhm.
realize that it's pointing towards another black sun, and it's fucked up. There's a couple of them that made me cringe. So
Oh, okay. Interesting.
in like a good way because it was eerie. Sagan. Okay, that's all.
Uh, so I have this book I haven't read at all. This is Head Wounds Sparrow. This was developed by Oscar Isaac and Jason Spire, and then it was written by Brian Bucas Bucallo. Bucascaldo. Don't. I'm not gonna. Uh, the story by Robert Johnson and John Owsley. I don't know who this book is by.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of names on here, but so written by the stories by it's developed by the art is by Christian Ward though.
We know that.
So I know that and looks like a Christian Ward book and it is about a detective. To be honest, I have not really looked into this book at all, so not prepared to talk about it. Just
You just wanted to point it out.
Yeah, I wanted to point out that I have it. I
Yeah.
got it. It's mine. It's in my hands. And I basically, yeah, got it because of Christian Ward and a little bit of Oscar Isaac. But
yeah,
you know, we love Christian Ward.
Yeah. Love him.
Love him, love him.
Love him.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay. Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
You ready? Okay.
Yeah.
This is gospel.
Yeah. Number 5.
This is the last issue.
I really like this story. I thought it was like very well done. I like how at points you kind of forget that it's like a story being told by this old man to like basically make sure he can stay at his home.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
kept forgetting that too. Like in this one, I was kind of waiting for it because in the last one you didn't get to see him at all. I remember we did talk about that. And so I was like, okay, he's got to be in here somewhere. But I forgot completely that was the point of the story.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was really well done. I really like the art. I do want to look into like this story because it is one I'm.
Did you read the front, like what it said?
Yeah, I read the front, and then the kind of like last few pages, you know, we're talking about like what became of the story we're reading now.
Yeah,
and how it's focused on like, you know, instead of Matilde, you know, she was replaced with Saint Michael. So it's just like, I don't know. Thought that was all very interesting. If I would have had time, I probably would have looked into it more. But yeah, I just really think it was a really well done book.
Yeah, I really liked it. I like the characters a lot. Especially Pitt.
Yeah, Pitt was great. I mean, I liked Matilde like a lot. Like, and I loved like her story and the way she grew, and especially like at the end of this, you know, she was put in like such a position where she like had to give up, just like she either got to keep everything or give up everything, and she, you know, like made her choice, and it's just really well done.
I like the Joan of Arc reference too. I thought that was very nice because people always reference Joan of Arc with martyrdom, and she didn't want that at all.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool. And for this story and for like Matilda, I'm just gonna say Matilda. Matilde, is that what we call her?
Matal. You know, we're not Scottish. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
We can barely say names as it is.
It's true. Okay. Me
Go
go?
ahead. Yep, go ahead, my dude.
I have two graves. This is issue number 5. I hope this is almost done. It says to be
I feel like there
continued.
should be like, oh, it's to continue, not to be like concluded.
Nope, it says to be continued. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's literally just, it's still continuing. Like they're still trying to get her mom to the ocean. And they talk a little bit about death in here, about how she's actually just dead. Like she's dead.
Okay.
And which I feel like was supposed to be more significant than it was. But and then it goes into a little bit of like death and how he became death and the people that he worked with originally and all of that. I mean, it's a story, you know, like I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I think I do prefer the stuff in the back more, like the stories. This one has like an essay on, I don't know how, mere mycomyology, ants and fungus, which I thought
Okay.
it was very interesting to read. And then there's a short story called Thanosis, which was also just very good to read about like dying. So
Okay.
I do, like I said, I enjoy the story quite a bit, but I feel like the back stuff is just way more interesting for me.
Kind of
And
like why
I
you keep it.
do, I hope, like I said, I hope I hope it's done soon because I don't know how much more I can take of them just like coasting, just
Yeah.
continuing and like death suffering because he wants to help her and like can't. And it's, I get it. Just finished. But you know,
I get
that's
it. I
all.
get it. I get it.
I get it.
Is it my turn? Or do you
Yes.
know? Okay. Sorry, we're all messed up on order because Heather has more books this week.
Just a few more.
Yeah, just a couple more. I have Clear. This is issue number 1. This is a book by Scott Snyder and Francis Manapul. This is a book about a detective who lives in a world where basically kind of like they're able to have these things called veils where people can see whatever they want to see and then they don't have to see like the real world, and everybody wears these veils. This detective is kind of seeking out like the certain people selling black veils. Finds out that his like ex-wife may have been murdered, she's dead, and then kind of where the story starts kind of is told backwards, I guess is the best way to like say it was.
Okay. So like irreversible.
I is it, I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a Vincent Cassel movie. It's fucked up.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay. Don't watch it.
um
It has a really brutal, I don't even want to talk about it. It's just a backwards movie. It starts at the end and goes, yeah.
okay, all right. The coolest thing I think in this book is probably the art. There's just like, since everybody kind of sees things different, like this
Oh, that
page
is cool.
he was like kind of filled with a drug where he can see everybody's like little like their veils and how they see. So yeah, there's like cool aspects to it. I don't know what Scott Snyder's fucking deal with like historical figures is,
Who's in
because
that
this
one?
George Washington. I like flipped the page and I was like, what? Like there is a whole thing about it, but it is like still like, why? Why, dude? I gotta, if I ever meet you in real life, I'm gonna be like, what's your deal? Like, what is this like need for you to have?
Are these men you look up to?
Like you had Uncle Sam in one, like what's
I forgot
happening?
about that.
What the fuck is happening?
What if he just wanted to be Uncle Sam?
It's fine. I need an answer to it though. Like, and
Let's
like
write
it's
him an
cool.
email.
It's like you could really like history, which cool, fine, but like dial it back. Like it'd be like
Choose
me.
someone cooler.
It'd be like if I really love Danny DeVito. I'm gonna start writing I'm gonna start writing comics, and I'm gonna start writing Danny DeVito into all of my shit, or
You might as well.
Danny DeVito characters. Dr.
You should be
Toboggan,
like
here
a
we
Where's
come.
Waldo situation where like every single book he's in there somewhere, but you have to find him. I would love that. That would be incredible.
Anyway, like, I don't know. I didn't really like the book necessarily. It was okay. Nothing like spectacular about it, like, except the art was really like the best part, and that looked cool as hell.
Yeah. Yeah, it did look really nice.
I don't
I
think
flipped
I'll.
through it when I was at the shop yesterday, but I didn't actually have a chance to read it, obviously.
Yeah,
There were a few
so
books that I meant to pick up, but I just completely forgot about it. Like I wanted to check out that X-23 book.
mhm.
Completely forgot. I saw it and
Nah,
everything, and
then
I
it
was like,
wasn't what doesn't wasn't whoa wasn't wham wazzle. Then it wasn't worth it, I suppose.
I heard it wasn't, yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, whatever.
Okay,
You
that's
win
all I
some,
got.
you lose some.
Yeah,
Okay. Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready. Is it both of us?
Yeah, it's both of us.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was just you.
No, it's both.
Okay. See, I'm all fucked up. This is Batman. This is issue 133. Boy Zdarsky's still doing the writing. Mike Hawthorne is on the art, and then Andrino de Benedito is on the inks, and Tobey Morey is on the colors. It's Batman in an alternate universe,
Yeah,
trying to find his way out, trying to find the Joker.
My favorite is when he digs up his own body just to like
Do an
run
autopsy
tests on it. It's so weird.
I just love how he immediately gets to an alternate universe, and then he's like, the Joker's here. The Joker's doing this.
I've got to find him.
Like, no way. It could be anyone else. It's the Joker.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it usually is.
Yeah, I guess to be fair.
But yeah, no, I did think that was pretty funny too. How there's all this other stuff going on in this dimension that he's in, and it's always like, no, Joker. Like he just can't accept that like shit is different here.
Yeah.
He keeps trying to like relate these people to the ones that he knows, and it's like, no, this is a completely different game. You can't do that.
Yeah. I like how he just like so easily also put a Batman outfit together in this universe.
And how he just like I don't know. He's just weird. He's a
At least
weird man.
he's a weird man. He's got some problems, that's for sure.
Yeah, and like I mean in the cemetery when Alfred is like, "What are you doing? Like why are you doing this?" And he's like, "Look, I'm going to do this. I'm going to take my body. I have to find out how I died."
I was raised by a better Alfred than you.
Yeah, he would have let me do this.
Because he knows how good I am, and he's good.
So weird.
Yeah, and then the backup story is about Robin trying to get the gun from the gun, right? The gun
Mm-hmm.
from Toyman. That's like doing dimension stuff so they can get Batman back.
Still searching for Dad.
Batman. That's Batman, boy.
Dude, that's Batman. It's still good.
Yeah, it's still good.
Really funny. Especially because I don't know, it's the way that Chip writes Batman too, because every other time it's like, oh, he's a badass, but he's got like, some problems. But Chip writes him as like he's badass, but he's also like kind of a loser. Which I just love because I always thought that Bruce Wayne was an actual like loser.
Yeah, I mean he is kind of a loser.
He just has money. He is like he's who You know the movie Grandma's Boy?
Yeah,
The guy
of
who
course, of
pretends that
course.
he's the robot.
Yeah, yeah. The
He thinks
villain of
he's,
Grandma's
yeah,
Boy.
yes, the villain of Grandma's Boy. That's Bruce Wayne. Like he's really
Uh,
smart and like he's got money and stuff, and like if he just knew how to like be a normal human, it could work out for him, but he doesn't.
I don't even know what to do with that comparison.
Can you believe I just thought of that?
I didn't know. I haven't thought about Grandma's Boy in a minute, a hot minute.
I
I
think
don't
about
know.
it all the time because one of my favorite scenes in any movie is the one where he's like hiding by the wall and he gets scared and like yeah, it's just really funny to me.
Uh,
Okay.
top
I'm
notch,
gonna keep talking. It's
top notch movie if you've never seen Grandma's Boy.
a lot of fun. All right. Um I have Nightcrawlers. This is issue number 2. This is part of the Sins of Sinister, and it is part V, which is 5, right?
Yeah.
That's what V is. X is 10. We learned this from X-Men. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you learned this from X-Men.
No, I knew 10.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I didn't actually have a chance to finish reading this because it's a lot of stuff going on, but basically the from what I understood, the Nightcrawler clones, I guess, the Sinister Crawlers,
Like chimeras,
yeah, they
chimeras.
they get to Asgard and they kind of take over. There's a really cool Loki.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Because it's like the first couple pages are super fucking like chaotic when you like are
Yeah,
flipping through the book.
that's why I had a hard time like reading it because it was like a lot of stuff going on. And like I said to you, I have not really been reading anything else with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a little confused as to like what's going on because I've really only read like what part 3 and part 5. That's it. So
Yeah.
I'm missing a lot of stuff like in between. I am planning on reading this though, because I did get Immoral and I did end up ordering the Sins of Sinister. It was just like a weird air bubble. The Sins of Sinister like one shot.
Okay.
So I am going to be reading that, and then I will get back to reading this. But this has Thor and Loki in it, so
Yeah, that cover is really sick.
yeah, I love it. It's very very good. Okay.
All right, you ready?
Oh yeah, both of us.
It's both of us. We're gonna do it. This is our last book. It's Poison Ivy. This is
Mhm.
issue number 10. This I think we talked about this last time, but it's gonna be an ongoing series now.
Mhm.
This issue basically they take some psychedelics or are I was gonna say roofied, but I don't know if that's the right word.
I mean, it is kind of in a way they were drugged.
Yeah,
You know,
drugged. Uh, basically
they're on a wellness retreat.
big orgy,
Yep.
and yeah, I don't know. It was just like I like this issue a lot, but I don't. It's Poison Ivy and what Janet,
Yeah.
her
Because
roommate, just
it does
going on.
almost seem like filler because she is leaving to go back to Gotham with Harley, but it's like a little side quest that
I say
she goes
it's a
on.
road trip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because her roommate Janet is with her and they let loose at a little wellness retreat and they let a little too loose. They do some mushrooms and then the mushrooms do them.
It's good. It's good. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not like they did some mushrooms on purpose. Once again, they were
Mhm.
drugged,
Mhm.
but yeah, yeah. I don't know. Good series. I'm glad it's gonna be like going on. I'm excited, yeah, to see like how she does like how she writes the travel down to Gotham or
Mhm.
however over to Gotham.
Yeah, we don't know where it is. It's like Springfield. You don't ever know like what state it's in. It's just there.
Yeah. So yeah, that's all I get about it.
Yeah,
Okay, that's all we got.
that's all we got.
So yeah, go support your little comic book shops, go buy some comic books. There's so many of them. It's never ending.
Every week, dude.
This week was a weird, weird small week. Support your local libraries, your friends, take care of each other. What you got, Heather?
Oh, hold on. I do have one more thing. I didn't read it yet.
Oh,
I completely forgot about this because I took it out of my backpack. If you're
oh yeah.
into the Beast Boy and Raven and stuff series that Cami Garcia and Gabriel Piccolo have been doing, Robin just came out and it looks great. It's just a retelling of the Teen Titans origins and how they like meet up and all that kind of stuff. So looks great.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, that's all I got.
That's all you got? Nothing else? Okay. So yeah, we'll see where you'll be listening to us, however that works. You'll see us. And we'll see you next. What the fuck is going on? Next time. We'll see you on the flippity flip. Goodbye. I'm gonna stop talking. I biff that ending.